It's Wednesday morning at New Hampshire Gifts, and the construction is back, and it's worse than it's ever been, unfortunately. I got to work, I parked in the back, and then when I came out here to open my store, put my open flag out, I took a look at the parking lot, and I'm just like, is there even a point of me being here today? Because this is what they did. They put literal cones going across the entrance of my shop. And then there's a flagger right here, which I'm pretty sure he's there to stop people from coming in. So this construction has been going on for weeks, but yeah, I think it's just literally right in front of the shop today, and I don't know why it's all coned off. But we'll see how today goes. I'm gonna put the open flag out anyways. I'm open! I know people were pretty upset for me in the last video when this construction first started, and I wasn't really too upset. I completely understood. They do have to get the construction done, but today is just a little different for me because I just don't understand the point of the cones going across the parking lot. Like, I want people to still know that my store is open. And I feel like maybe there should be a sign. I don't know if that's up to me or up to the people working, but like businesses open during construction. I feel like that would be nice. I feel like maybe we could put it on the reader board, but I don't know if people would actually read that. My mom just called and she was pretty funny. She's like, do you want me to come and speak to them? But she had me take a picture of the back of the store and like the parking area back there. And I think she might post it on Facebook, letting people know that we're open for construction and that they can park over there. But I don't know how many people are actually gonna see that, but I will keep you updated on how many people I get in the store, if I have any sales, and just how today goes for the next 7 hours. I just noticed Mom. She is talking to the construction worker right there. I can't wait for the update. So I guess a little bit of an update. My mom did speak to a police officer and the guy with the stop slow sign in front of the further entrance of the parking lot. The police officer said that the construction should be done tomorrow and that they're using this area in front of the store as like a staging zone. But the flagger did say he will let people into the shop, into this parking lot. My mom got in here fine, and then one other car just came in here. So I guess that's good news. Yeah, but hopefully this whole thing is done tomorrow. You don't often see me in the back room like this, but this is where my bottle washer is. And that thing has saved my sanity. I am back here, I think 3 times a day, washing bottles and pumps and all that. It is always running. Also, I don't trust the water here, so I bring my own 3 gallons of water from home every single day. It's a little bit of a hassle, it's a lot of work, but it's easier in the long run. Also, on the topic of baby gear, I got my own bottle warmer at work. Anything to make my life here just a little bit easier. I know, it's almost ready. It is 11:30 right now. Nap time just started. So there's a few things that I want to do. I have to fix something in the computer. I think place a couple orders for the store. Maybe start to think of Trail Days inventory, like what I want to bring to Trail Days, because that's in really soon. I don't know how many days, like less than 2 weeks maybe, honestly. And then if I have enough time, I can make some jewelry. So I don't know if you saw, I made these Easter earrings and necklaces, little Easter eggs. I did just get some new charms in that are a little more springy, summer, so I can take the Easter ones away and try to replace those. Fun fact, the only pair of Easter earrings I sold was to my mom. No, it's just a little hobby, just to see how it goes. It feels so good to do something that you've been procrastinating all month, but in reality it only took 2 minutes to do. I just did one of those things, and if you're watching this, if there's something that you've been procrastinating and it's only going to take a couple minutes, just like stop this video and do it now. You'll feel so much better. So we are pivoting a little bit right now. I have a new project to work on. So someone just stopped by my mom's store who makes these ornaments, and they all say something different. Best nephew ever, niece, like every single type of person is on these ornaments. That's how many different ones she brought over. And I offered my mom $15 to take pictures of every single one and put them on her store. So that's my new project. And the reason why I asked for $15 is because I actually bought one of those myself for a gift that I need on Monday. So it's kind of like an exchange. I'm getting a free ornament, and I'm also putting in the work to put those on the online store. It is 12:04 right now. We'll see how long this process takes me. Shoot, I think I woke the baby up. I did get the baby back to sleep, and I took pictures of all of them. I believe there's 28. So I got all 28 ornaments up on my mom's website. There we go. You pick the style, and it shows you what the ornament looks like. But speaking of online store, I just got an order from NewHampshireGifts.com, so let's package that up. It is a small New Hampshire crew neck, and this is going to Massachusetts. This is all ready. Normally I would be really excited to go and bring this out to the mailbox, especially on such a gorgeous day, but my knee is in so much pain. It is now 4:45, so I'm out of here in 15 minutes. I can give you an update on today's sales. I had one sale in the store and one sale online. So not a total bust, but still not great. I'll show you on a map right now. I'll kind of draw it out, like exactly what the situation was like, because it was definitely very interesting. Here's a map of my store. I know it can be a little confusing, but my shop is right here and my main entrance is right there. The construction was all on this road right here, the lane closest to my store. This is the entrance that was blocked off by cones. This is the entrance with the flagger that my mom came in. And then this is where I parked right here. Now, if you park right here and you want to get into my store, you either have to go around to the front of the Guilford Country Store and then walk through the whole building to get into mine, or walk all the way around the building, down the path, and then in my front door like that. Not very convenient. The traffic was crazy because there was about 1 whole mile of main road that was closed and it was 1 lane only. So to wait for your time to go down the 1 lane, it could sometimes take 15 minutes. So cars were able to go down this lane, and they were able to cross the road construction to get in here most of the time, unless they were specifically paving this spot right here. Towards the end of the day, this whole section right here was closed. No one can access the intersection from this way. So a flagger right here, they were sending cars through here, through the parking lot of this hotel, all the way around, through here, and then they could leave. But honestly, not a single person who went by the parking lot that way was even interested in going to my shop because they were already probably sick and tired of waiting in traffic for 15 minutes. So that is the whole situation. Hopefully you can clearly understand what I've been dealing with for several days. Now that it's almost 5, I think the construction is pretty much wrapped up. All the lanes are open, the intersection is open, so hopefully we're in the clear now. I will say my mom over in the Guilford Country Store got a lot more customers walking through her store today than I did. And a lot of her customers didn't even come over here. They didn't come through the hallway into my store. And the reason why I think that is because the back parking lot, you can get to her store from the back parking lot, but you can't get to mine. So I think people were parking back there because it was easier. It was a little further away from the construction, and then they were just going into my mom's shop, buying what they needed, and then leaving. I never saw them over here. Excuse me. No, you can't escape. No, 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 no. Now with my knee hurt, the baby is faster than me, which is really tough.